Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Pinnacle Combat Amateur Lightweight fight. It's scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds and is being brought to you by Pizzeria Uno. First, out of the blue corner, he's a fast striker standing 5'10", 155 pounds, with an amateur record of 4 wins and 1 loss. Training with Drysdale Jiu-Jitsu from Las Vegas, Nevada, Jason McClain. And fighting out of the red corner, he's a Division III wrestler, standing 6 foot even, 155 pounds, with 8 wins and 3 losses. Training with Dubuque Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. From Dubuque, Iowa, TJ Burghy!
Pinnacle Combat 25. We are back at the Mystique Community Ice Center. Rob Spangler with a new guest joining us in the broadcast booth, Eric Vo, along with myself and Keone Koch. And guys, we are ready for our, it's the 5th amateur fight of the night. TJ Burghy, a long layoff, taking on Jason McClain. Underway in round number 1 here. Looks like Burghy tried for a takedown. Of course, he comes from a wrestling background. From Southwest Wisconsin at a state powerhouse wrestling school, Iowa Grant is the name of that wrestling program. But one thing about TJ, and you guys are probably aware of this, I know he's dedicating this fight in particular to a cousin of his who passed away.
Yeah, he had a cousin pass away here recently due to some unfortunate circumstances, and he's dedicating this fight, this victory to him.
And that's a huge motivation, Rob. When you have somebody pass away, it can either be something that motivates you and drives you, or it can be something that kind of pulls you down. And, just coaching MMA for a long time, I can kind of tell when people fight, when people walk out and they get in the cage who's comfortable. And TJ looked real comfortable. He looked a lot more comfortable than McClain did before they even touched gloves.
Using good body position, pinning McClain back and throwing in some knees into the lower or upper leg area. Eric, you talked about his training regimen. You've seen TJ firsthand, haven't you?
Yeah. I trained with TJ a lot for this particular fight, and just for fights in the past. And for this one, he definitely seemed a bit more motivated and
nice takedown.
Paid a lot of attention to the details of his previous fights and what he was being shown.
Nice
and
mount by TJ.
I think it's showing right here.
Here we go, throwing down some fists on top. Boy, I tell you what, McClain is in trouble here.
He's not answering any of these shots. He's got to have some sense of urgency. Grabbing when you're in this kind of position isn't going to be enough. Burghy knows it. He's just going to continue to lay on controlled aggression for a stoppage.
And here we go. We have a stoppage, a first-round stoppage, and a win for TJ Burghy. This one dedicated to his late cousin. Boy, he did look motivated, didn't he?
Really nice trip, really controlled. He came down to the ground with McClain as well and immediately transitioned to the mount, really smooth. So when you get 1 or 2 steps behind like that and then a punch or 2 starts flying, it's really easy to make decisions that you wouldn't make in the gym normally. So, jiu-jitsu is great. MMA jiu-jitsu and MMA is better.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Pinnacle Combat Amateur Lightweight fight, referee Tyrone Roberts has called a stop to the fight due to strikes at 2 minutes into the first round. Your winner, TJ Burghy!
And now we'll get some words with Justin Taylor in the ring with TJ Burghy.
TJ, you made us wait a long time to get back in this cage, but you didn't take a lot of time to show us the finish. Talk about it.
This is a fight I've been waiting for a long time. Back in October, I lost my little cousin, and I was promised him I'd do another one. His little brother's here today, right there. Justin, this was for you. I know you were right here with me the whole time. Let's go get our title.
Hey, before you do that, talk about what's next and who you want to thank. There's a lot of people I know you want to thank. Don't forget that.
whatever Harry throws at me, I want an opponent. I'd like to say thanks to my beautiful girlfriend right there and the mother of my kids. Thank you for all your support, and everybody out here for coming out and watching. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back TJ Burghy.